So if you're ever wondering how much better are tracks really than tires, this is how much better. Should have brought the track Jeep. So we are headed out on a snow recovery, and I could take the track Jeep, but it's all the way over there, and I could take the gray truck, but it's all the way over there. So we're gonna take the TJ because it's right here, and it's been sitting so long that it has tumbleweeds under it, so it needs to get out and play. I don't even know the last time I started this thing, so we're gonna make sure we got some gear in there, and we're gonna head out to the woods. It is good to be driving this thing again. It's been way too long. I should probably drive it more. It's also been way too long since I've done an off-road recovery. Well, I guess I did one a week ago, but I couldn't film that one. It's been a weird year. It's been super slow with the snow recoveries. Like, it seems like I go a complete week of just dead with absolutely nothing, and then I get 10 to 15 calls in one day, which obviously I can't do. I can do one or two maybe. And then it's also been a weird year where it's like I've had a lot of people get very mad at me if I wasn't able to help them. Like, I'm already too busy or I'm out of town, like I physically cannot do it, and they just get furious mad at me like I'm screwing them over. So that's been weird. I haven't had that before. Last year it was like super steady, 1 or 2 calls a day all season long. This season's been like 1 or 2 calls a week, so a very, very strange season. But happy to be back in the Jeep, and we're gonna go have some fun with this one. Okay, we stopped here at the entrance of the woods. We've got another 2-3 miles of pavement to go, but we're gonna screw on the tire deflators here so the tires deflate as we drive. And then when we get to the dirt road, we should be good to go and just have nice, soft, squishy tires. These are an auto deflator. So once they get down to about 5 PSI, they automatically stop. Or that's the idea anyway. I'm always scared they won't, but they've never done that to me. So now the tires will deflate as we drive. Got some decent hail coming down now. We are 11 miles away. Pretty interesting what's going on up the mountain once we start gaining some elevation. Okay, perfect timing. We just pulled up to the dirt, and these ones have stopped. That one's still going just a little bit, so we can pull these off. The tires are down at 5-6 pounds ish. They're not like 100% accurate, but somewhere in that range. Pull them off, and now up the snow road we go. One thing, these tires don't flex down super good. Like, that's 5-6 pounds, and they look like they've got 15 in them. And I'm afraid to go any lower to really get them to flatten out in the snow because they're not bead locks or bead retention wheels. So, I mean, it works, but I would like to see them flattened out a lot more at that pressure. Let's roll. We don't have a whole lot more elevation to climb, and there's not much snow at all. A little over 4 miles to go, so I wonder if they just got like crossed up in a rut to turn around or something, because it's not that deep, and I don't think it's going to get any deeper too much before we get there, but we'll see. Okay, it's gotten a little deeper up that last climb. We are 1 mile away now, so hey, well, I guess it's pretty deep on the sides there, actually. Oh, it gets significantly deeper just around one turn. to get a new exhaust on this thing that doesn't have that annoying drone. I hate this exhaust. One day. Yep, there they are. Okay, just right in the middle of the road, so that shouldn't be too big a deal. Oh, we got a road right there to turn around on. That's perfect. Let's go check it out. How's it going?
I've had better days.
Yeah, I would imagine so. And not stuck bad at all. That's that annoying, almost able to get out type of stuck.
And I have a winch just like yours. It just got tangled up and I can't get it out.
Ooh. So, oh, you got the steel cable one.
Yeah.
If you have synthetic cable, there's a good fix for that.
Yeah.
Well, we got a road right here to turn around on, so.
That's what I tried doing. And then I started slipping to the side and that's when I got stuck in that.
Okay, well, I'll come around you and pull you up just a little bit. And you back into there as hard as you can, and I can pull your front end back around to head downhill.
Yeah.
And get you out of here. Go. Hold your foot on the brake. I just free spooled this. I'm going to try to pull your line out. I fully underestimated how deep it was going to be. So if you're ever wondering how much better are tracks really than tires, this is how much better. Should have brought the track Jeep. So since I don't want to end up on the uphill side of you,
Yeah.
if you get stuck in here, I'm gonna snatch block off that tree and winch your back into there. That way I'm back down on this side of you to pull you back out of here if we need. I got a tow point we can throw in there. I'll just get set up. Turn your wheel to the passenger side. Okay, this is just showing the value of that track Jeep, because that was way more work than I thought it was going to be, and the track Jeep would have walked that out of there no issue. So now we're just working our way back down the hill. It's all downhill, so hopefully that helps. And I know right up here, not too far, the snow all but disappears, so should be fine. But I seriously underestimated this one. Like, I'm so used to thinking in like the capabilities of the track Jeep when I look at something and like what I can do and how I can even do the job, that I try to do it like I would in the track Jeep and end up getting myself stuck. Like the track Jeep, I would not have even started to question driving around them in that deeper snow. That's simply not an issue. And with this, I did it and I'm like, uh-oh, and then it just sunk and spun out. But that's what winches are for. I got myself pulled out and then snatch blocked off that tree to pull them backwards so that I didn't end up above them, stuck on that road. And then pull them back down, and now we drive off. But it's not that this Jeep is not a capable vehicle. It's an incredibly capable off-road vehicle. Yes, it has an open differential in the front, as you saw when I was stuck there, but it's got a Dana 30 on 37s, and an open differential in that Dana 30 is the only reason that thing is still alive. So until that axle gets upgraded, it's going to stay an open diff. But even with that, it's a very, speaking of, let me turn off the rear locker. It does have a locker in the rear. It's a very, very capable vehicle. It just doesn't hold a candle to that track Jeep in the snow. So I gotta reprogram my brain when I'm driving this versus that on how I even approach a recovery. They're doing good back there. Anyway, enough talking, more driving. This right here though is an example of why I did not want to bring the track Jeep up here, is because this whole 8 miles or 10 miles or so from where I would have unloaded, I think 8, it's just this hard pack, rutted, ice, and it is just rough as hell in the track Jeep, and aired down big soft tires like this are way smoother. I didn't think the snow would be that bad up there, so I chose the tires. But either way, the job still got done, they still got out, so I'm still chalking it up as a win. And now we're almost back down to the bare dirt road, so that means that's it for this job, and that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you on the next one.